Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Zobua here, and today we're going to be diving into the future of one of the most beloved strategy game franchises of all time. That's right, I'm talking about Sid Meier's Civilization. We're talking Civ 7. With the release just around the corner, let's talk about everything we know so far, from the confirmed features to, the kind of crazy but hopefully true rumors. Alright, so before we get into anything too crazy about the game, let's just understand that they have officially confirmed that Civ 7 will release next month. That's right, February 11th, 2025, Civ 7 is coming out. At the time of recording, that's only 1 month and 6 days away. That's amazing. Now, let's talk about the different versions of the game. I don't know if you guys have looked into this at all, but they seem to be doing that thing that a lot of games are doing, and it's okay. I honestly don't mind it, as long as they kick out a really good game. So there's 3 types of games available on Steam. There's the Standard Edition, which is just the base game. There is the Deluxe Edition. It's going to be the base game, plus it's going to be a couple of Native American packs, including the Shawnee Civilization. So right off the bat, you get, it's either 1 or 2 new civilizations. Now here's the big thing. If you go with the Deluxe Edition or the Founders Edition, you actually get to play the game on February 6th. That's right, 6 days earlier. That's 1 month and 2 days from now. How exciting is that? On top of that, the Deluxe Edition and the Founders Edition both come with some new cosmetic packs, as well as 2 new personas for a couple of the leaders. They both come with the Crossroads of the World collection, which is 2 new leaders, 4 new civilizations, 4 new wonders, narrative and wonder pack, and some cosmetic stuff. And then if you get the Founders Edition, it does have 2 unique things. It comes with 2 leader personas, more cosmetics basically for the leaders, as well as it comes to the Right to Rule collection, which is again 2 more new leaders, 4 new civilizations, 4 new wonders, and a narrative and wonder pack again. Which means if you go with the Founders Edition, right off the bat, they're giving you 4 new leaders and 8 new civilizations, as well as 8 new wonders. That's incredible. I understand it costs more money, but I don't know about you guys. I'm picking up the Founders Edition, and I'm going to be streaming the moment it comes out. So if you guys want to check it out, maybe you're at work, tune in to my channel and you'll definitely see it. Alright, so as far as official announcements go, they've been kind of tight-lipped. They've let a little bit slide. They've talked about the civs that are coming out. They've talked about the ones that they've released, but they still haven't even talked about all of them. We have less than a month left. However, one of the most exciting features teased so far is the introduction of a more dynamic city building mechanic. You see, cities will, at least supposedly, they're supposed to evolve more organically based on the terrain and the surrounding resources. It kind of adds a layer of strategy to urban development. So you actually have to build your city into the environment. You can't just have a general city wherever you want, like Civ 6, that's going to look copy-paste, essentially. We've also heard that there's a diplomacy system that will get an entire overhaul. It's almost like a whole new system. You see, the interactions between civs and alliances and politics with throughout the world have always just been a little kind of, they're okay, but honestly they're more annoying than anything. In Civ 7, they're supposed to be really good. They're supposed to make sense. You can't trade somebody 1 iron and get all their money anymore. And there might even be internal politics within your empire, so you might be fighting problems from within, not just riots. How cool is that? Graphics and presentation are something that's kind of interesting in like a top-down strategy game like this. You could say you have the best graphics in the world, but you look at a first-person shooter and people go, oh my god, that's amazing, or MMO, and they go, wow, that's beautiful. You look at something like Civ and you go, yeah, that's cool, but it's not until you really zoom in and you see the details that you really understand how amazing it can be. Well, they've promised that Civ 7 is supposed to push the envelope of improved visuals. That's right, like, it's supposed to look amazing. Detailed landscapes, vibrant cityscapes, enhanced animations for units, for leaders, for everything. It's supposed to be, quote, the most stunning Civ game yet. So, I really look forward to that. Alright, it's time for some speculations and, a little bit of rumors. So let's talk about them. Let's talk about the potential for a new victory type. That's right, we might have a new victory type related to environmental sustainability or cultural influence. So we already had culture, but that was worldwide culture. Now they're talking about some type of cultural presence pushing on to other factors, such as wanting the push for environmental sustainability. Imagine you win the game by going green. It's very 2024, if I do say so myself. It's interesting, and honestly, I'd be down for a new type of victory. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We've also heard whispers about a more robust modding tool. So basically, if you guys have ever tried to make your maps before, your custom maps, it is fun, it is interesting. There's some great mods out there. However, apparently they've just made it much better. Everything about it is better. It's incredibly community driven, and on top of their stuff, they understand that Civ 6 everybody had mods, and they plan on making it even easier for modders to make their maps, to make their mods, to make their units, to make their civs, to do whatever they want. And if I'm honest, that's really really exciting, and it shows that the creators of the game that they care about us. All right, let's talk civilizations. So in Civ 7, instead of having, what was it, 5 or 6, maybe 7 different ages, we have 3 distinct ages. However, you can evolve into different empires. So the way it works is that you start you start in the Antiquity Age, and then you go on to the Exploration Age, and finally you end up in the Modern Age. Now what happens is you might start in the Antiquity Age, and based off how you play your character, it might have 2 or 3 different Exploration Age civs that it can actually turn into. You see, like Rome, for instance, Rome is one of the ones that's in the Antiquity Age. I expect that that can turn into, I don't know, the maybe the Mongolian from the Eastern. I guess that doesn't make that much sense. Definitely Spain. It can maybe turn into the Normans. There's several different ways that you could kind of branch off and become. So as far as what's officially announced so far, in the Antiquity Age we have Axum, and I apologize if I pronounce any of this wrong. We have Ancient Egypt, we have Greece, we have Han China, we have the Khmer, we have India, ancient India, we have the Mayans, Mississippians, I guess, the Persians, and of course Rome. Now, when we get to the Exploration Age, those civs turn into one of these civs, or there might be more if, maybe they haven't been announced yet officially, but it's supposed to be about 30 civs at release, so about 10 from each age. But we have I believe it's Chola, something like that. Abbasid, the Hawaiians, the Incans, Marafashites, the Ming Dynasty in China, the Mongolians, the Normans, the Shawnee, that's really cool. Native Americans real early, I like that. Songhai and Spain. And then the only 2 that are announced in the modern era so far, the modern age, is America and Mexico. Now, you look at these and, like, for instance, let's backtrack. If you're going to become Mexico, maybe you were the Inca, and before the Inca, you were the Aztec, right? Or actually the Mayans, sorry. Well, that's cool and all, but there might be other ways to do it. For instance, if you're America in the modern era, maybe beforehand you were the Shawnee. Or maybe you were the Incans, Sure, they were a little bit more south, but maybe it's kind of wrapping up into Native Americans as a whole from the Americas, I'm not sure. And then before that, if you were the Incas, maybe you were the Mayans. And if you were the Shawnee, maybe you were the Mayans, I honestly don't know, and there's just so many different possibilities that it can go through. It's kind of exciting. I can't wait to figure it out. So what do I wish for? What am I hoping for? Personally, I'm hoping for like deeper mechanics, I want specifically more about trade, more about spies. Sure, a spy can go in and he can rob you right now. They can take out your governor for a while. You can have a basic trading system, but I want more than that. I want them to evolve the trading system. I would love them to evolve the spying system that comes with late game, with modern era. Imagine a system where espionage can really show its shape. in the true course of history. Like, you get different methods of spying as time goes on, but you get spies early because we've always had spies, even in ancient eras, or trade routes that are dramatically affected by the economy and the diplomacy. So you might, if you're a bigger city or you have something that they need and you're trading with them, they might end up paying you more for it. You get more, or vice versa. If you really need something, it costs you more to get it from that person. And it's not just trading between civilizations. It's trading like the normal trade routes on the board. Imagine something like that. It would be really, really cool. Listen, that's it. There's a lot of rumors out there, and there's a lot of stuff that people excited, that people are really excited about. But I don't know how much of it is true. As far as official information, there's not that much out right now, which seems crazy because it's only a month out, but it just makes me more and more excited about the game. Like I said, you better believe I'm streaming this the first minute that it drops. I can't wait. It's going to be a long stream. I'm talking like I might be on for like 20 hours. It's going to be ridiculous. It's really just an exciting time to be a Civ fan, and I can't wait to dive into the new world possibilities. So if you're as hyped as I am, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, help me out, because I really want to make a lot of videos, and I want to do a lot of streaming of Civ 7. It's one of my favorite games. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I see you around. Till next time, this is Zobua. I love y'all, and I'm out.